Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I are here recording on Sunday, October 27th, and we're looking at Mr. Jayson Tatum, who has completely turned around his scoring ability in the first 3 games of the Celtics season. As you guys are listening to this, it's the morning of the Bucks game, but to this point, Jayson Tatum has been a monster against the Knicks, Wizards, and Pistons. He is leading the Celtics in scoring, averaging a cool 33 points. He has taken a total of 35 threes in 3 games, and he has made 17 of them. So that's pretty good for the mathematically challenged like I can be sometimes. That is a nice 48.6% of his threes, which is let me do a quick little filter here on NBA.com of players who have attempted at least we'll go 20 of players who have attempted at least 20 threes. He is third in the NBA, and he's taken 35. Pretty good, pretty good start, Sam.
I've been the biggest Tatum 3-point shot hater ever.
Yes,
I
you have.
wince still out of
Sure.
instinct every time he
Sure.
puts one up. But man, is it fun when they go in. And this year,
Yeah.
they have been going in. And I feel, and we're going to take a look, that it's partly because he's taking better threes. And it's
I
not
agree.
all on him. It's more so the team is including him in the swinging of the ball, and it's creating catch and shoot looks. And it just feels like everything is different. Of course, we had the whole discussion coming into the season of, hey, the trainer says Tatum completely redid his jump shot.
Yeah.
Watch out. We did the video on it. Turns out that was true.
Yeah.
It turns out that was, in fact, something that was going to impact his game. So
That it
it's
is.
really nice to see the ball going in for him. You know what's funny, though, is I think we can both agree that the Celtics look really good through 3 games. The Pistons game wasn't pretty, but they still won, and they still had to buckle down in the big moment, whatever.
Yep.
We also discussed that Tatum having to score this many points per game is not going to be a good thing, but at the same time,
If they're blowing him out like this, the first 2
exactly.
games, I will say it is weird that he is shooting so well from 3, but his free throws are just awful. Like he's missed 6 free throws through 3 games.
I don't
It
know.
is a bit odd.
I don't know, like, what
Um,
the would you rather would be here. Would I rather
I
him
would
make
I
free
would rather
throws or
this. No, I'd
threes?
rather
I think the
this. I'd
threes,
rather the
yeah.
threes for sure. Also, of the players, and there are how many can I see the number? I don't know how many there are exactly. 28 of the 28 players who have taken at least 23s this season. The Celtics have 4 in the top 10 in percentage.
We're back.
Tatum has shot 48% on 35 threes. Jalen has shot 46% on 24 threes. Derek White has shot 43% on 23 threes, and Pritchard has shot 11 of 26 for 42%.
Pritchard's been really
So
good.
pretty good.
No,
Yes.
it's not about him today, but he's been really
Mhm.
good.
Okay, do you want to start? So I have the Knicks game, the Wizards game, and the Pistons game, even though the Wizards game wasn't the best 3-point shooting performance percentage wise. And then I have 3 games from last season where he shot subpar from 3. Do you want to start with a bad shooting game or a good shooting game?
Why don't we start on a good note? Let's watch the Knicks game since it's the first one,
Okay.
and then we'll go back and be like, what was wrong?
Okay, and you have to tell me if it gets choppy at all, because even if it's
Okay.
choppy for you, that usually means it's choppy for the viewer. So,
Okay, I will.
apologies in advance if these don't look too great, but we'll try our best here. So here is, I believe this is the next game. Here's the next game. So we're just gonna watch all of his threes, and I think off rip is the first thing and the main thing that I want to talk about. Obviously, Derek White. Does it look fine to you? First of all, you can see everything.
Oh, did you just pause it?
I did pause it. Yes.
Can't do that to
Sorry.
me. Yes. But yes, it did. It looks clean.
So this is it. This is play right here is, in my opinion, why Jayson Tatum is shooting so well from 3. Bigs are dropping, right? And if that's a defensive style, fine.
really
Like
funny.
Karl Anthony Towns, and they did it in the Pistons game too. Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart gave him way too much space. And it's these pin down screens. Al Horford and Luke Cornett are so good at angling these screens to get him open looks that he is coming off the screen, open threes, and they just look money.
So what's funny about this is he took plenty of these shots last year. They just weren't going in.
Yep.
Teams see that, and they haven't figured out yet that it's happening, like that it's going in all of a sudden.
Yep.
The fact that he has come out and been so efficient from 3, I think, is surprising to all of us. It's a great luxury, and a lot of these makes are so clean. It's very encouraging that he's getting these shots in particular off a pick, off a screen, because there are so many other things he can do. If they overcompensate, somebody's going to be open. It's going to create a good possession for the Celtics. Somebody's going to get a great look. If he's just, let's just say, Jack, that he's creating, which he has. He's done the step back ones, right? But there's one right there. He
Dude, look
hasn't
at
had to do them as much.
We're gonna compare it. I want to save this 3 in particular, so I'm gonna pull it out and I can like put it in a separate tab. Just look how quick the ball gets up to his like shot rather than dipping down. Like it is so noticeable how quick it's up there. There is no dip and up. It is just up shoot. And I think that's a big reason why he is shooting so much better this season. We tab back in case it got choppy for you. See,
Nope,
we're seeing a little bit of step back, but it just looks so much better, man.
Well,
And
not for
I
nothing.
think, yeah.
These step backs are coming after he's already made like 5.
That's what I was just gonna say. This one is crazy. This one was stupid. This one was like, what are we doing anymore? This one's off a screen, a nice catch and shoot. I love that look. It's just the one that doesn't go in. I love that shot for him though, man.
So
another one, just another pin down where Garland Towns he even came up to the level a bit more that time, but it's just too much space at that point.
These shots almost look like Durant shots from the mid-range. The way this one was the mean one.
Because he had an open shot and then he waited and shot it in his face instead. I think that was
that's something you see at the park.
Okay, so then this is one from last year. This was 3 of 11, 3 of 12. I think it was 3 of 11. I'm sharing the screen. So this is Pacers game 4.
Okay.
Or he didn't shoot particularly well. This is, look at this. His first 3 of the game is a step back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you can see the dip he takes before it doesn't go right up. Like watch how low the ball goes before he gets it up. Like it comes down,
he sets himself.
Mm-hmm. There's a guy on TikTok who goes around his house and shows Jayson Tatum opening the fridge, and he just goes like this and then opens the fridge. Like he's it's very funny, even if it's a little mean. For what it's worth, we've seen Tatum take 3 threes in this game, and they have all been isolation threes. Every single one.
Those are the ones that hurt my feelings last year a lot because, I mean,
again,
they didn't go in a lot. And when you watch this game, right, the first one he takes is the step back 3, and it goes in, and you just kind of like, was that worth it? Because the rest are coming.
That was a good look, catch and shoot.
Yes,
but he just didn't get enough help from the team, and I think it was just they didn't call enough plays to get him open threes. Like they didn't
crash just because they know.
Well, I think I was gonna say this too, and this is something I want to look at. That wasn't a terrible look. Obi drop back, but I think taking more threes almost gives the Celtics an advantage on the offensive glass because the rebounds are exactly, and they crash like corner crashers are so huge on this team too. That was a big one. They needed that real bad. But you can just see the difference in the quality of looks he's getting from the start of the game. And the jump shot looks different too. Like he just goes down so far on them. That one almost fell too, which is crazy.
Just a crazy part of the game to take them in. Mm-hmm. Like those last 2 are really bad read the room threes.
They are.
They're very lucky that it worked out for them.
Here's the Wizards game, which he didn't shoot particularly well, but I think I think we can see a difference in the quality of looks that he gets. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's taking look, immediately Luke Cornett goes to set a pin down. Valanciunas drops back, doesn't go in, but that's a good look, right? Like they're actively, like even Cade is doing it. Bagley drops back, Tatum takes a 3, and they're not going in, but they are trying hard to like get him space rather than make him create his own space. This one was mean. This one was you're a rookie. Get out of my face.
And of course, that's the one that drops.
Exactly.
He has another one on SAR. I think it's coming up next.
Oh, did I just click the makes? Oh wait. Oh yeah. This is it. This is the one that he made, but
they deleted it.
Available. Yeah. Oh, maybe this is it. No, I think this is a miss.
No, but the one. Oh, there's just a bunch of them. Maybe there was just a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, he missed that one. Yeah, he was just attacking SAR off the dribble. That was a bad 3. That was the one that made me mad.
No, it wasn't, because there's no time left.
Yeah, there was. When he took it, they had time. Look at this. He takes. There's 4 seconds left. You have Derek White. You have. Running. Yeah, I think you drive to the hoop. I think you drive to the hoop here.
Sure.
But it is a pressure situation, so it's not the end of the world. And Derek White almost put that back anyways. But just the start of the game, like the quality of looks they're trying to get him is just like you can see such a clear difference. And he starts taking some isolations ones as the game goes on. But at that point, Sure, and they get worse for sure. But at least he establishes a rhythm and they work to get him one. That one wasn't bad. It was a catch and shoot,
Yeah.
and again, it goes in. So,
I mean,
um,
to the
yeah.
whole point of this video, this Wizards game is a perfect example of the good and bad right in front of your face because
Mhm.
he makes a lot of the ones that are great looks, but when he starts
Yep.
forcing it and really looking to create them, that's when it really goes awry.
Look at that. Good three. Doesn't
Good
fall.
3 doesn't
You
drop,
can
but
see the differences for sure. Um, and I do think there's a part of the him chucking them up where he in his head. I'm not saying it's the right, but I bet this is what's going through his mind. He's like, it's the fucking Wizards. I'm gonna take some. You know what I'm saying? Like I bet that's going through his head, and I don't think that's the way he should do it, but I would bet that is what is happening. Here's another bad one. Ironically, against the Pistons last year, they won this game, but it
this was
was
streak versus streak.
that it was. And they get him that, and then he just goes into isolation mode against Kevin
He
Knox.
said, "Watch this."
Yeah, and that one goes in. This one
It
kind of looks like his jumper this year, though. Look at it. Like he goes up a lot quicker on this. And maybe I'm wrong, but no, he dips it.
uh,
He still dips it a little. Um,
Again, though, this is one of those moments where you're like, "It went in, but at what cost?" Because now he thinks they're all gonna go in. And also, he could have just stepped into the 3 right away on that, and he didn't.
it's true. I feel like he is just more comfortable off the dribble, which is weird, but like he has to be. Just gets a little lazy. It's just lazy, man. He just gets lazy with the way he was taking them last year, and I think he is cutting out those for a lot of this year too, to his credit. So,
Yes.
um, which is
This
I
year,
think it's him and the team.
the threes are coming more within the offense. It doesn't really feel like you're taking possessions off so Tatum can take a 3. It's just like,
Mhm.
"Oh, Tatum's happening to take a 3 on this possession
There
because
we
1,
go.
we
Look at
set him up,
that.
or 2, he got the ball back after the team moved it around." You're not seeing I mean, these type of possessions right here are good ones. Didn't drop for him, but the one before did after he came off the screen. If you're able to give him more options as the ball handler, that's great. Let him do it.
I'm sorry, he missed this. What were the Pistons doing?
Let's see, it's choppy for me right now.
Okay, okay. Are you here? I
I'm
need to
here.
play
I
it, but
think you hit a
okay.
spike.
Okay, can you
Here we
see the
go. We're
video or is
back.
it still choppy? Okay.
We're
Look at
back.
this. I want you to say tell me what your Pistons are doing.
They clearly knew what they were doing.
Yeah? Is that
They're up
it?
20 points.
Man. Let's go to Pistons this year. This was 2 days ago as you guys are hearing this. He shot 6 of 13, red hot in the first half.
First
And
half was
again, it
hilarious.
starts with just we're gonna get you space with the screen because the bigs are dropping. And it doesn't fall, but is a good look. And then he finds Jalen for a good one. This was a great play. The ball
The
movement
ball
was
gets back
beautiful.
to him.
And he sinks it open.
If they can get him more looks like this, he's going to shoot closer to
Yep.
the percentage that he has shot already compared to last year.
Yep.
It's
Let's see
just so
this. Look
much
at this.
easier for him to
Horford
make the
pin
easy
down.
play.
Jalen Duren sags back. See you later. Even if you sag back like a foot behind the 3-point line, Tatum is going to pull up. Look at that. Luke Cornett gets him space. Doesn't fall, but like they're actively trying to get him space to take the threes that he likes to three. Like these are the same threes as when he is dribbling and stepping back. He's just getting like space made for him rather than having to make it himself, which makes his life so much easier.
Yeah, his legs aren't fucking exhausted.
Exactly. And then he has the energy to do stuff like this, which doesn't go in, but he has the energy to do it. I think this one goes in because he's on a big. He's been attacking bigs this year so much, dude. Yeah, that's just stupid. But I wrote about it for Hardwood Houdini. Like those pin down screens are the reason Jayson Tatum is shooting so well this season, in my opinion. Like they are actively making an effort to help him get into rhythm earlier in the game. Every single first 3 of the game he's taken this year has been a pin down from Al Horford. Every single one. And it's been 3 games. But 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a trend. I made that up, but we're gonna go with it. Like it is they're doing good things to get Jayson Tatum open threes. And as you saw by the clips we watched, they were not doing it last year. So I'm very excited to see where it goes. Any final thoughts?
I agree. I really think those threes that he's able to take off the pin down. If you play basketball, anytime you can step in off the dribble like that, it's so much easier to make the shot.
Yeah.
You're just in a rhythm. It's so much easier to get your mechanics right. You shouldn't be shocked that they're dropping for him. If the Celtics are able to continue to do this, great. The next step is going to be when teams inevitably overcommit to it because they see it
Yeah.
happening. Like if us two idiots can see it, I'm sure scouts of other teams are paying
Yes.
attention. Can they make the right decision after he gets blitzed? Which in the past, that's kind of how they won the
Mhm.
championship last year. He was getting blitzed throughout the entire playoff run. That's
Yeah.
why his percentages were as low as they were.
It happened later
And
in the
yet,
Knicks game, and he
yeah,
adjusted.
everybody
Mm.
gets their looks. That's why the Celtics are built the way they are. So when they do get blitzed, they have the best safety valves possible.
This is like when we were playing pickup the other day, and I had to be my team scorer. And if you see me play pickup, I can get hot. Not my game. I'm a good post player, but they were like I was taking a bunch of threes, and some of them went in, but I need others to help me get that going. I can't do it myself, much like Mr. Tatum. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube as well as Spotify and Apple for our Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday pods. And yeah, I'll let Sam take it out.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment, tell us what you think of the new Tatum jump shot. Bet you love it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because you'll love that too. Hit the bell. You don't want to miss any of our daily uploads. New stuff at 5 a.m. every morning. Full pods Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday game recaps the morning after each game. Other videos like this one in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. Again, subscribe, leave a like, hit the bell. You can find us on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and game recaps will be up there for you. So if you more so just want to have the audio, that's fine. Follow, they go right to your feed. Make sure you send us an email too. You can do that at hbtcpod@gmail.com. We love to hear from you guys. We read your emails every pod. So get them in. You can email about the game, send your rat list, tell us what you think of Tatum's shot. It really doesn't matter. hbtcpod@gmail.com. The socials are at How About Them C's. For Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook's the name of the pod. All streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's at JacksMonNBA. Mine's at Sam LaFrance. That's it for us. Bye.